The United States has the strongest military in the world, stronger than China and Russia. Even China and Russia know that. President Trump met President Xi Jinping just last week in his Asia trip, and he met with the Russian president also like a few months ago. Everybody knows the US has the strongest military. I'm not saying this because all three of my children are Americans. I'm saying this because it's the truth. So if the Nigerian Army, which is the weakest military in the world, I will never take that back. I'm Nigerian. The Nigerian Army is the weakest military in the world. They have a lot of atrocities to their name. Okay, those IPOB boys that you massacred in 2016, only me and Amnesty International Nigeria still talks about it because it's a crime. Okay? And there's more atrocities. All those 12, 13-year-old boys that you marched out of their house in Maiduguri on the orders of President Jonathan, shoot and kill, shoot and kill. Anyone that had a boy, imagine me living up there and my son is taken out. Many of those families don't have their children anymore because you suspected them as Boko Haram terrorists. Little boys, and I know they're recruiting little boys, but on that note, that particular one, I covered it in 2014, and I have records to show. The Nigerian Army is the weakest in the world, and you can't combat terrorists. You've told us that Abubakar Shekau was dead like 12 times. There are journalists out here, independent journalists like me, who covered all this stuff. When I went on RT on that attack in Adamawa, only God knows. I've been on so many TV channels on attacks. I've been on BBC, I've been everywhere. But our military is the weakest in the world. America is the strongest. So let America come in and kill those jihadists. Let America do their job for us. That's why we have what they call the United Nations. Okay? And we don't have an America that can do this for us for long because President Trump is not going to be president after 2028. Okay? It's time that the U.S. president becomes the peace president he calls himself in Africa. We have jihadists in West Africa. It's so bad. And in East Africa. East Africa, Somalia, Sudan, those guys are dealing with their own there. Al-Shabaab is still waiting. And we have AFRICOM, and we're hating on AFRICOM. Okay? Some people don't want AFRICOM. Burkina Faso uses its own army, okay, to kill jihadists. Whatever the case is, we need America right now to help us with the Boko Haram issue. The people that were assigned to this job have been eliminated. Where's Lagbaja today? General Lagbaja saw something in the forest, they eliminated him. Where's Atahiru? Same thing. Surface-to-air missile. And then they told you it was a plane crash. In beautiful weather, huh? It's not working, guys. It's time. It's time we get the superpowers in here. I support President Trump striking Nigeria to kill jihadists. That should be everybody's new line. I support President Trump striking jihadists in Nigeria, okay? To make people and their lives safer. A lot of people died in the struggle. The insecurity needs to be cured. Even though as much as I didn't like my father, I didn't talk to my dad for 10 years. My father, if you remember, gave me a call in 2021, one of the many numerous calls that I hung up on him on. But I was on a live Twitter space. Many of you remember. And I told him, I'm speaking right now to 320-something thousand followers. And guess what? I said, would you talk to them? And I ended up interviewing my own father. You guys remember what he said about who's going to win in 2023. This was 2021, May of 2021. What did my dad say on that space? He said, whoever is going to win the presidency must know how to fix the insecurity and insurgency. Everyone remembers that, right? Okay, that's his last words that I remember. I haven't seen him for 10 years, and he died at 89.9, almost 90 years old, weeks to his birthday in April 2025. So make sure I see it on your comments, on your pages. I support President Trump striking Nigerian jihadists. Okay? The Nigerian Army has always falsified numbers. Today they have another one. Kills 20 terrorists, arrested 10. Not lie. Okay? The jihadists are in the army. The army is in the jihadist group. I've said it. Okay? And this your cyber crime law and all that nonsense. Okay? If I was sitting in Nigeria now, they would arrest me and said I defamed the military. Okay? All those things are civil. I'm never coming back to Nigeria. I told you guys, never for anything. Have no family there, have nothing, all right? It is what it is. Stop killing people in churches.